First up is Sephora's Daily Brush Cleanser. I had to buy a new bottle here. I think the new bottle is in white because this was mine from last year and I'm almost out of it. So this is a wonderful brush cleanser that you can use that will get everything out. Okay, so I have just like a cloth, or I'll use a paper towel, and you have to spray it on the towel, okay, or paper towel, whatever you're using, spray it on there. And then take your brush and start, brushing it. Don't go rough. Just try and get as much of it out. And this gets everything out. Everything. And it states it's quick drying, which it is, alcohol free, doesn't have any of that. So I find that it is a lot gentler on my brushes. However, it's effective. It gets everything out. I really like it. And then every Sunday, it tends to be on a Sunday, I just give my brushes a really good deep clean and let them dry overnight. Next I grab Supergoop's new shade, Golden Hour. So they have their original shade, and then now this is supposed to be a darker version. My friend gave me a sample of this one first, but I had already ordered it. And it says on the box, get your glow on. This makes the skin look something that is supernatural. So if you don't like that strong glow, dewy look, I don't feel you will like the Glowscreen. This new shade, Golden Hour, I feel it's that happy medium. So it works up to a certain skin tone. I think if you're darker than me, it's still going to be considered too light. So they need to make one more shade, make something that's bronze. But with this, I noticed that I can mix it in. I like to mix it with my foundation that is like slightly off, a little bit lighter, and it just makes the tone perfect, but it still gives me that. It's like I just came out of some vault of, liquid gold. I mean, it's just shining. A freshly polished penny is what I'm getting. So I do like this. Next is Glow Recipes Watermelon Glow Drops. I've already talked about this till I'm blue in the face. As long as they make it, I will buy it. It is part of my morning skincare routine. I cannot be without. I probably am on now my third bottle of that. And a good tip with that is don't just once you're pumping it and you're like, oh, there's no more product in it. Oh, I open it up, I take my spatula, and I am scraping the edges. I got another 4 days out of that until that bottle arrives. So make sure you are scraping. I also grabbed Rare Beauty's loose powder, but in the shade Light. I do have the shade, I did have the shade Medium. This one has like a slight pink tone to it, but the medium tone I still felt was, it is just personal preference, was just too dark, too golden on me. So I went ahead and gave that to my friend. She's just going to pass that on. So go ahead and eat the cost. I really enjoy this powder. This powder is right up there with Milk loose powder with me. It sets a concealer well. It doesn't crease. It doesn't cake. It is amazing on the skin. Just real airbrushed appearance. Light disappears on my skin. Okay, so there's no ashiness, there's no gray, nothing like that in appearance on my skin. And I feel it really goes well. It is so flattering. Same thing with this one, the Jouer Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder. Now, Beautylish had a sale during the Memorial Day holiday, so I just went ahead and grabbed it there. But again, you can get this off of Sephora. I wanted to grab the translucent shade, so that's exactly what it is. It doesn't have any color to it, and it's going to give me the same effect as in my shade that I currently use, which is dark. At first I thought dark was going to be too dark for me, but it's not. It just, it has like that kiss of color. It's perfect on the skin. And the translucent as well, perfect. It's a clean formula, and it's like that with Rare. It's like that with the Milk powder. It is a very soft effect on the skin. It smooths everything out. Again, you're going to see this, you're going to hear the same with me at your broken record. Doesn't crease, it doesn't cake, it doesn't la 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 la. It is incredible. I had to have it in that no color shade. Next, I grabbed the product that is on everybody's lips, the Makeup by Mario's SoftSculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. Okay, so this was an interesting little product because I noticed from just the chatter and looking at reading comments and so forth, we're like, how do you use this? Well, I really just don't get what it does. You know what I mean? So here's the easiest way I can explain it. It states on here, all over warming complexion tint. Tint. That is the word that you have to remember. Tint. So what do you think of when you think of a skin tint? Something that is very sheer, barely there color. And this is what you're going to get with this product. It's a cream product. The texture I don't have an issue with. I think the texture is just incredibly smooth, very easy to blend out. It's soft. You can't go wrong with it. Very beginner, easy, friendly. However, it's really the tones I have an issue with. And one thing I noticed too with some comments where I see glitter, I see shimmer, and this and that. And I was in the store swatching the various shades before I selected on the darkest color. I have the dark deep. This is the deepest one. I purposely chose this one because this did not have that reflective appearance of a shimmer. It is so incredibly fine that you can't detect it in a magnifying mirror, because believe me, I was looking, okay? But it's there. And so I was going to grab the dark shade, but I noticed that when I was swatching it, it turned into, well, first of all, the dark is too warm on me. And it's going into that cream blush territory with the outer lining of the swatch had that gold, will look like shimmer, but it's not shimmer. You know what I mean? It had that reflective look. And I said, I mean, I might as well get it, use my cream blush. So that's why I chose this one. This, you have to build and build and build to the point where I'm like, I need to stop. If you're like me, I have darker skin too. We want to just go in. We don't have the time for this. Where is it? Where is it? Those days are over. On the flip side, I have another Makeup by Mario cream product, and this item I really do enjoy. So it's the same stick as if it was the cream blush, which I already had talked about with this. I can't stand the brushes. I really don't like I really don't. And what I said about the blush really set somebody off, because they sent me a note. It was like, I can't believe you said that about the brush. Well, I'm going to say it again. Okay. It looks like an infection. It does, with these little holes and all that. Okay, it does. To me, that's what it does. Okay. And I don't care what the brand makes. Hear me say that and whatever. That's not what this channel is about. Okay. This is for you, by you. I'm going to say what I want. I buy what I want too. Very rarely do I get anything, which is fine. You don't care for my approach. There's so many other channels you can go to. I don't really understand that concept of why people just don't click out and go somewhere else. I do it all the time. But back to the shaping stick. So this is the deepest shade here. And I eventually just went ahead and said, okay, let me go ahead and grab it, because my friend sent me a TikTok video where the gentleman, he did a smoky cream eye look just by using the shaping stick, and the way he blended out and everything. I was looking at the video, I was like, that looks so good. Why didn't I think of that? But I said, well, hello, let's try it as a bronzer contour. And it worked good too for me as well. So that's what I do, really fast, quick. I'll do it as contour, but I pull it more so in as that bronze to give me some warmth, because it's not so neutral cool enough where it turns into this, again, grayish, ashy territory. It's very flattering on my skin tone. I tell you, I always kind of thought I would be in his dark colors series, but the dark is just, I think, a little bit too much warmth. I need something toned down a little bit, Mario, tone down. So I've been really falling more so into his darkest color and really liking it. I have 2 products here from Merit. They had sent me as like replenishment items, even though I did not finish the first products yet. But they sent me another cream stick here, the Perfecting Complexion stick. But this actually is in a different shade in Buff. So this is just 1 shade lighter that I can use underneath my eyes. I mix it in with my other concealer shade, and it just gives me my aesthetic. So maybe that's why I got that, is that natural, slightly lighter, natural, flattering highlight on my skin. So it works perfect. Buff is here to stay. I really do like that. So thank you, Merit. And then I have another Flush Balm. So the Flush Balm is their cheek color. You can also wear it on your lips, but this is in the shade Terracotta. Now I have a darker shade. So I mix the 2 together. That's what I've been doing. Take a cream product, cream blush, whatever. As long as it's still kind of in that same color family, like if you have a warmer tone blush that just does not show up on you, get a cream that is in that, same little color family, okay? It will make the product, the powder, pop. That's a little trick. So, for example, I put this on and I just put it on, in the same blush points areas. And I do have one blush that I just haven't been able to put down because it pairs so well with it. See, same color family, warm. This is the KK Beauty powder blush in Honey Pot. Now I can wear Honey Pot by itself, but it's, it's going to take a little bit of building up to do. But right when I put it on top of the Terracotta, it's there. You could see that peach. It just pops right on the cheeks. Patrick Ta. I've had this on my loves list. She's blushing. I want to say it's one of his newest shades. It keeps coming in, flies out, comes in, flies out. It's not in the blush limited edition palette. So this one is stated as a beige, darker beige tone, which is also what I've been mixing too with the Terracotta from Merit, but I do the powder. So this is what it looks like. And it's just beautiful. I haven't used the cream yet. So I've been using the Merit one, but I'll get around to it. So I've been using primarily the powder, and it's just, this is another product, another Patrick product that doesn't need any type of introduction. It works really well on the skin. Charlotte Tilbury. I did grab this from the Beautylish sale, but again, you can get it at Ulta too. So this is the liquid highlighter in Goldgasm. So remember in the drugstore video, I had just uploaded the Flower Beauty. Okay, so this is what it's trying to be duped for, but I recommend just to get the original because this blends, it's solid, it's opaque, it's not dry like the Flower Beauty. It does feel like it has that moisture on the skin. It's got, the sponge tip, and it's a beautiful shade on my skin tone. They have various shades too. I do have a fragrance that came as a deluxe order, a little sample here, and I've fallen in love with it. So I have another new fragrance obsession. This is the Ellis Brooklyn Salt, and I love this Breakfast at Tiffany's shade here, that turquoise. I keep it right here on the desk. So that's the little size here, and it is the rollerball, and it smells so good. You guys have told me that you like my descriptions for the fragrances. I need to do a video that is just on my little. I have my perfumes right up here, and I can do that. Okay, so this is what it reminds me of. I'll put the notes up on the screen, but first of all, this is a scent that I have gotten stopped a couple times. Okay, salt. I can smell like. I do feel I'm on the beach. It's not no coconut scent, no none of that mess, okay? I can smell salt. Okay, it's not water, but it has this spice that when you pull the nose away, you get like that little kick, right? It has that little like, yeah, it is. It's like a little kick. It's soft and subtle. And then it's like, boom. Mm. This is another one to go on a date with, to wear. It smells really good. So, soft. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to say what's on my mind. But I like it. I really like it. I'm happy that I selected that. Now, this is another item that is very, what were you thinking? But boy, did it turn into one of the best purchases from this entire haul. This is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, okay? I was just playing around looking at, you know, the Dior concealer because I really like the Backstage powder, the pressed powder. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking at the shades and I'm swatching and I'm just like, the shades, they just look warm, really warm on me. But then I said, let me look at the cool tones. And I picked up 4C, and 4C turned that perfect, like pink tone. I said, oh, show me a pink. I'm all into my pink. I have been non-stop reaching for this. I have put it on top of the Revlon pink to give me a little bit more pink. And then I've been mixing it with my other concealers. I use it as a corrector and it is so flattering. It's so flattering. And again, another concealer that is not creasing. It's not caking. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It's very lightweight. Pleasant surprise. ABH's brow gel. For some reason, these were on sale on the website on Sephora. I don't know why I started to panic and think that they were going to discontinue it because I actually still have mine, which I'm almost done with. Look how tore up that looks. The case is so good. So good. I wear Ebony, which is my shade in the Brow Wiz. So it's just a little mascara wand. And what I do is I will, you know, brush it in. Hair will last, like, hold all day long. But then I will take my brow brush and then I will go in and start to fill in those, you know, sparse areas, and it works. You can use this like a pomade. You can use it like you're using a brow pencil, and it fills in well, and you can create a good tail. Just don't go crazy with it because, I mean, it'll start to build up where you're like, oh, I think I've got too much product on, but it works so good. I was so happy. So I have another smaller size, and then I have a full size because I can't be without. I can't be without. I've got two Saie products that I grabbed. This is the Balm Bouncy Marshmallow Highlighter. And I've been wanting to try this one too, just, you know, wanted to see my little glow products. And this one is in the shade Bronze Nectar. So that's what the size looks like. The texture of this product, it is more of like that whipped, what's the best way? It looks dry. It comes out looking like a marshmallow, maybe, you know, that came through a wringer, that weird type of texture. That probably didn't make no sense, but that's what it reminds me of. So this is how I like to apply this, and it applies perfect on the skin. And, you know, if the appearance wasn't this perfectly laid down liquid highlighter that is just gleaming with no shimmer glitter particles, then I probably wouldn't like this as much. But it is giving me that realistic high shine. It's as if you're not wearing a highlighter, but you are, because it's very smooth and it lays flat on the skin, and it's just shining. Once it's on the skin and blended out, it looks good. But it's just the way it comes out. So the way I do it is I just put some on my palm, and I just warm it up, you know, warm it up a bit with my finger, and I just tap it on, tap, 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 tap. And then I don't buff it I just tap, 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 and just I'm moving it just a little bit, and then it just goes, just like, you know, it just slides around and fits into place. And it's not patchy. It's not moving any product underneath. It just lays, boop, and it behaves. And this one is the Brow Butter. So this is their brow pomade. This brush is so small. I mean, it is barely there. And then it comes out with that product. And then I just, you know, rake it through the hairs. And I got the one that's in clear. They do have different colors. So I don't know if the colored versions will actually fill in, but I do like the clear, that it holds well and it gives me fluff and it helps shape, and it doesn't mix in with any other type of product, whether it's a pencil, powder, or gel. I can use, you know, this on top of a gel, like I use it on top of the ABH one, and it works fine. So I do like it for that purpose. Next are Kosas brow products. I have the Air Brow Gel and then their eyebrow pencil. So the only reason why I grabbed these in clear and then I grabbed the pencil in the black tone is I have the tinted gel from Kosas, and I mean, I can't be without that. That is my brow gel when we're talking, I have no time. I will put it through my brows. I can use it to fill in. It moves, it shapes, and it's like it knows when to start setting, like right when I'm ready to go. It's good. So I said, let me go ahead and try the clear one and see if I like it. And the clear one will give me that same effect too. Of course, it's not filling in, but it will fluff. It does a lot of what the Saie Beauty one too. It fluffs and you get those thicker brows, and it lasts. It will hold all day. I really do like it. But the tinted one, that one's my favorite. I can't be without it. It is that good. That good. So I said, let me try the pencil and see how it is. And I like the bright color, just the whole mechanism, like see-through. I like it. It looks really funky to me. And it's got the spoolie on the end that works. The product itself kind of comes at a slant, which I like, because if you apply it from a certain angle, you're going to get those really small, thin strokes. It's not like Benefits Precisely is better. Okay, it has that drier formula. This one is a lot more, it's not as dry. It's more of that, in between type of a texture. Next is from Melt Cosmetics. This is their Slick Waterline Eye Pencil. I grabbed the shade Olive. This formula is creamy. It's opaque. Glides on super fast. You got to kind of watch it a little bit, because once it touches the skin, it's on. It's on. It is not playing. And then it sets, and then it's done, and it doesn't come off until you put your makeup remover. So I really do like it. I haven't had any issues with it transferring, getting on my contacts, which is very important to me. So staying on when everything's all watering up and so forth. And I really do love it. Last is K-Skin. I need a lip balm that has SPF in it. And of course I've tried it. It was a drugstore, like Nevia. I tried the regular chapsticks and everything. My lips still will burn. I'm going to be obviously more out in the sun. I got like summer concerts in the parks and the beach and stuff. It doesn't matter what I put on that is, not from a Sephora or Ulta. My lips still burn, and my lips will burn, and then pigmentation will come, and then they'll peel, and then it just goes right back to my natural color. But I heard that this lip balm, it's SPF 30, your lips will be protected and so forth. That's what I was hearing. It's not some product that was hyped up. I was just hearing it here and there in real life. So I'm happy that I grabbed it. It's not like zinc or anything. This is a chemical sunscreen. And you know what it reminds me of? It has the same scent and texture of Summer Fridays lip balm. That's exactly what it reminded me of. It's a clear color. And I'm happy that I grabbed it. I'm so happy. I just keep it now in my purse, and I feel I have that protection. See, that's a nice size tube. I didn't think it was expensive, but it's been working really good. And that is it. We have come to the end of this haul. So I hope if anything, you're interested in picking up, and you were on the fence about. I hope that my input might have helped you. And I also want to thank not only, obviously you stopping by to watch me, but it really does touch me when you say, you leave comments and you're like, I trust your opinion. I trust your input. It's helped me make, informed decision buying choices. And that, I'm not just saying that for the heck of it. I truly appreciate that, because that's what this channel is. It's for you, by you, in that sense, Fumo. And that really touches me, okay? And there's nothing going to change about that, okay? I will discuss these products and give my honest feedback regardless whether I bought it or not. And again, it really does touch me that you do take my reviews and my input to heart, and it just means a lot. So I just wanted to say thank you again, but also to thank you for stopping by, watching, and everyone have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Look out for yourself, look out for each other, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.